Hello and welcome back to It Moves. I've said before in the previous episode that I've actually finished chapter 3, but because of the whole me being an idiot and not knowing how to save thing, I have to do it all over again. So I already know what's going to happen here. I already know all the scares and stuff like that, so it's not going to get to me. I'm just going to show it anyways for y'all good people out there because I'm nice like that. By the way, this is Satan. Say hello to Satan. Hi, Satan. Bye, Satan. I'm gonna just speed run through this. Oh, it got kind of red. Yeah, Satan and we're not really in a very good relationship right now. Hello. Bye. So this is basically what this whole chapter is, just going around clicking switches that open doors, which lead to more switches that open other doors, so on and so forth. So yeah, not very interesting to record any gameplay and the like. Already went there. Oh, what the fuck was that? How are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? It'd be nice if the game can tell me where or which door each of the switches unlock. But no, that'll be way too easy. Did I go through this one? I think I did. Yeah. Have I gone here? I have. I'm. Have I told you I'm an idiot? Yeah. Big surprise. There. Hey, switch. Oh, it just smiled. It wasn't smiling before, but now it is. It just smiled more menacingly. It's weird, I'm noticing way more stuff on the second playthrough. Which makes sense. When you see more of the same thing, you would notice different things after the second viewing. So yeah, no brainer there. Ooh, blood. I've already gone here. Is that a guy? Oh, I've never noticed that before. That is a guy. He has a paper bag on his head. There's so many small details I'm not noticing because the actual game resolution is so small. So I have to really squint to see it. I've already been here. That's the mask. It's the baby mask. Everything here is so rusty. Kid, after this, you gotta get like yourself like a tetanus shot or some shit. Aha, yes, the big goop. Lovely, nice to meet you too. Goodbye. Where could the next one be? Up here. Yes, sir. Scuba da da ba da ba da dee da. Skidip ba da ba doo ba da ba da ba dee da. Skada ba da booty da 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 ba. I am gonna die. I think I've been here before. Oh wait, this is open. Unlock. There's a star over there. Got nothing to say about that? Alright. Moving on then. Oh. Oh. Hello. Howdy do. Good day for a picnic today, eh? Yeah. And oh. The demons. And I'm getting beamed out of existence. Back into the conscious plane I go. It's funny how certain words can remain hidden from your mind, no matter how blatant or obvious they are. One word came to me that night, lying there in the darkness alone, frightened, aware of a rotten change in the atmosphere. The thickness of the air as if something had displaced it. As I heard the first casual twist of the bed sheets below, the first anxious increase of my heartbeat at the realization that something was once again in the bottom bunk. That word, a word which had been sent into exile, filtered up through my consciousness, breaking free of all repression, gasping for air, screaming, etching, and carving itself into my mind. Ghost. As the thought came to me, I noticed that my unwelcome visitor has ceased moving. Oh, good. The bed sheets lay calm and dormant, but they had been replaced by something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic, rasping breath heaved and escaped from the thing below. I could imagine his chest rising and falling with each sordid, wheezing, and garbled breath. I shuddered, and hoped beyond all hope that it would leave without occurrence. The house lay as it had the previous night, in a thick blanket of darkness. Silence prevailed, all but for the perverted breath of my as yet unseen bunkmate. I lay there terrified. I just wanted this thing to go, to leave me alone. What did it want? Then something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved. It moved in a way different from before. When it threw itself around the bottom bunk, it seemed unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic. For that thing lying there in the darkness, the thing which seemed intent on terrorizing a young boy, calmly and nonchalantly sat up. Its labeled breathing had become louder. Now only a mattress and a few flimsy wooden slats separate my body from the unearthly breath below. I lay there, my eyes filled with tears, a fear which mere words cannot relate to you or anyone else, coursed through my veins. I would not have believed that this fear could have been heightened, but I was wrong. I imagined what this thing would look like, sitting there listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagination then turned into an unnerving reality. It began to touch the wooden slats which my mattress sat on. It seemed to caress them carefully, running what I imagined to be fingers and hands across the surface of the wood. Then with great force it prodded angrily between two slats into the mattress. Even through the padding, it felt as though someone had viciously stuck their fingers into my side. I let out an almighty cry, and the wheezing, shaking, and moving thing in the bunk below replied in kind by violently vibrating the bunk as I had done the night before. Small flakes of paint powdered onto my blanket from the wall as the frame of the bed scraped along it, backwards and forwards. Once again, I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving, caring as she always was. With a comforting hug and calming words, she eventually subdued my hysteria. Of course, she asked what was wrong, but I cannot say. I dared not say. I simply said one word over and over again. Nightmare. My reading, still kinda bad, but have gotten better. This pattern of events continued for weeks, if not months. Night after night, I would awaken to the sound of rustling sheets. Each time I would scream so as to not provide this abomination with time to prod and feel for me. With each cry, the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk, seemingly unaware of the sinister force torturing her son nightly. Along the way, I managed to feign illness a few times and come up with less than truthful reasons for sleeping in my parents' bed. But more often than not, I would be alone for the first few hours of each night in that place. The room where the light from outside did not sit right. Alone with that thing. With time, you can become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I had come to realize that for whatever reason, this thing could not harm me when my mother was present. I'm sure the same would have been said for my father, but as loving as he was, waking him from sleep was almost impossible. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. Chapter 4, Anger Overlord. Not Overlord, Overload. Still can't read. Go figure. This is finally unknown territory. Let's go. Hey, Jesus. A painted glass depicts some religious man, I guess. What the fuck is this? It's a hole in the wall. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Earthquake? I don't think that's an earthquake, dude. What is this? A hook hangs from the wall. A piece of meat hangs to dry from it. Neato. Yo, the music's kinda nice. Almost Halloweeny. Another one. Wait, another one? I said that? A big jar filled with heads of some sort. Oh, that's it. Oh, thought it was painted glass. Oh, Frankenstein? It's a big pool, but I'd rather not use it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to either, especially when there's a floating head in there. What the fuck was that sound? Somebody throwing up somewhere? Ugh. The picture depicts a couple of men standing in front of a car. How nice. Good old picture to the next room. What is this? Guts? I guess I'm just not gonna talk about it then. Down the stairs I go. Is that more hanged meats? Oh, autosave. That's always a good sign. Now I'm stuck. Now what? There's gonna be something coming out of the darkness. Oh, hey. Wait, hold on. Oh, and I'm here. I got teleported. Nice, that one has a mustache. Oh. Sorry? The fuck is this one? That one has the weirdest face out of all of them. Hey, it's handlebar mustache again. Hey guys, nice to see you again. How you doing? Hey, weird face. Frank? Frank, is that you? Hey Frank, how you doing? How's the family? Good. Oh, their mouths are just... They're not doing anything now. Oh! Yeah, no. Maybe... Oh! Well, guess I'm boned. I think a toddler can take out like 12 babies. It's not that hard. They're very squishy. They're just like meat sausages. You just knock them around. What can they do? My greatest fears were realized in the winter. The days grew short, and the longer nights merely provide this wretch with more opportunities. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandmother, a wonderful, kind, and gentle woman, had deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying her best to keep her in the community as long as possible. However, dementia is a cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it became clear that she would need to be moved from her house to a nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights, and my mother decided that she would stay with her. As much as I love my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thought were not of her, but of what my nightly visitor may do should it become aware of my mother's absence. Her presence being the one thing which I was sure was protecting me from the full horror of this thing's reach. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bedsheet and mattress from the lower bunk, removing all of the slats and placing an old desk, a chest of drawers, and some chairs which we kept in a cupboard where the bottom bunk used to be. I told my father I was making an office, which he found adorable. But I would be damned if I could give that thing a place to sleep for one more night. As darkness approached, I lay there knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak into her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix which I had seen there before. While my family were not very religious, at that age I still believed in God and hoped that somehow this would protect me. Although fearful and anxious while gripping the crucifix under my pillow tightly in one hand. Sleep eventually came, and as I drifted off to dream, I hoped that I would awaken in the morning without incidents. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of all. Chapter 5, Urban Explorer. Sounds fun. Let's explore some urbans. Let's see. Frankenstein? It says wolf. It says wolf. I'm more concerned about the monsters in the drawing, which is actually pretty well drawn on a blackboard rather than the words wolf. The feeling that something's invading your privacy, even without ill will, is still disturbing. Ah! Oh, hey. Okay, bye. Who was this? Oh. Okay then. Ooh, what's this place? Looks like a note. Should probably read it. There's a piece of paper here. It reads, knock knock. Who's there? A mattress, dirty and worn out. Oh, there's a piece of paper here. The text on it is illegible. Awesome. What is this? Oh, it's another mattress. Looks like there's another door there, but I guess I can't go. What is that part of the wall? That's just part of the wall. Get me out. Oh. Wait, was it? Oh. The sounds of screams are awful. They're even worse when they are your own. Oh, hey there. You are good. I am good. I am good. The clock has stopped. Good. Good you are. Bye, lady. Even if you don't know why they are here, you hold the greatest amount of fear for them. Man, that guy's kinda chonky. Man's kinda chonk. There are various school rules printed here. Good thing I ain't gonna read them, because I ain't gonna follow them anyways. And what the fuck is this? Oh. Well, I don't necessarily have to get to the other side now, so... It's a ladder. This is a weird-ass school. Oh, weed? Hell yeah. Plants grow through the cracks in the floor. A busted old machine of some sort. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Down the mysterious ladder I go. Oh. Uh-huh. So, 3 options. I'm gonna just go with the right one. Right one's always right. Probably. I'm gonna die, aren't I? That guy just say shit. Oh no, that sounds like somebody being tortured. Like their mouth got gagged or something, like a piece of cloth. Somebody's having a fun time. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, 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 oh. Well, are those fat ass Yodas? Hello, what are you? What am I supposed to do? And what? Well, I found the cult gatherings. What do I do? This guy obviously looks special. Is it like Mr. Eggman Robotnik over there? I don't know. Maybe I'll search it up online and see what's up. It's not cheating. I'm just stuck. I mean, this is obviously an important place, right? Right. But nothing's happening. So is something broken? So I'm not cheating by searching stuff online. And with that said, I think this is a perfectly good place to end it. So yeah. Um, if you want to play the game, I have the game link in the description below. So if you want to play it yourself, then you can go ahead and do that. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. So yeah, bye.